Good morning, Rams, and welcome back to another edition of the Ram Report. I'm your host, Alex Feyas, bringing you the best news that Hightstown has to offer. This past week, the girls' varsity soccer team took on Lawrence in a hard-fought CVC match. Now to Hightstown High School, where Matthew Salter has more on the story.
On Wednesday evening, our 2-1 girls soccer team faced a tough 2-1 Lawrence team. The Cardinals scored 2 goals midway through the game, putting the Rams in a comeback situation. The girls fought back hard with many great scoring opportunities, but were unable to find the back of the net, leading them to a 2-0 loss and fell to a record of 2-2. The Rams will look to bounce back tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. against Trenton Central at home. Make sure to tune in virtually and support our girls. I'm Matthew Salter for the Ram Report. Back to you.
Thank you, Matt, and good luck on Saturday, girls. We'll be rooting for you. Out of all the things to happen during this corona-filled season, outdoor dining has been one of the only bright spots. But with the cold approaching, it'll be interesting to see how restaurants adapt during the winter. Parker Bennick has more on the story.
It's October, and the days and especially the nights have been getting considerably cooler. This begs a question in the current era of COVID-19. How will the restaurant business, which has already been forced outdoors by the virus, be affected by the weather change? While I wasn't able to obtain an interview for this segment, I did reach out to several different employees of many different restaurants, all of them voicing their own unique opinions on the issue. Many of them were concerned that a loss of outdoor dining due to the cold weather would result in a serious loss to the business. However, some were hopeful that a return of indoor dining would possibly offset the change. Hopefully, if outdoor dining is to close, restaurants will once again be able to rely on takeout and delivery like they did in the earlier months of the pandemic. If outdoor dining is to close, remember to support local businesses to help them get through what will likely be a very tough time. I'm Parker Bennick with the Ram Report. Back to you.
Thank you, Parker. It'll be a shame to see outdoor dining get shut down, but it'll be interesting to see how restaurants adapt. If you're planning on applying to college in the next few months, you're in luck. Although Corona has prevented us from visiting colleges in person, Hightstown High School has offered a program where you can visit colleges virtually. Now to Lara Pavlovic with the story.
With college campuses largely closed to prospective students across the country, it can be hard to figure out which university is right for you. Luckily for Hightstown High School juniors and seniors, virtual college visits are happening this year. These virtual visits have been going on since September, but they continue throughout the whole school year for students who are interested. In order to sign up, you have to click on the What's New tab in your Naviance account, and from there you can see the many different universities that are offering Zoom calls to talk about their respective programs. Some of the ones from this week include Stony Brook University, Pace University, and Boston University. After you're signing up in Naviance, you'll be sent a link to your school email where you can sign up to join the call. I'm Lara Pavlovic for the Ram Report. Back to you.
Thank you, Laura. I'm glad to see that colleges are bringing the best that they can offer to our students. With online school going on, there have been many questions in students' minds. When will we be going back? How will it work? Here's Rakshan Patel with some much-needed information.
As you all know, the school has been planning and preparing to reopen on November 9th. This past week, a recent survey pulled out whether they wanted to go all remote or hybrid learning. I asked Tariq Williams that will you be attending hybrid or virtual, and why?
I will be attending hybrid learning. This is because I feel like I just learn a lot more at school rather than being at home. And I believe that the attendance will be kind of bad in the beginning of hybrid just because everybody's just not used to going up and getting up early and heading to school on time.
Hi, my name is Tilak Patel, and I picked remote learning because as the corona cases are going up, I think it is dangerous to go to school right now. And also, I don't feel like to wear a mask for 6 straight hours.
The hybrid model will function on A and B day schedules, so students will alternate between physically attending school. Different groups will be used to minimize interaction for the safety of students and staff. For students who already chose remote learning, your schedules won't change that much. Stay well and stay safe. I'm Rakshan Patel from Ram Report. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Rakshan. We will be back to bring you the results from the poll in a future episode. That concludes this week's Ram Report. As always, bringing you the Hightstown Scoop. I'm Alex Feyas. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, happy, and healthy, and have a Ramtastic day.